Have you ever altered your behavior, style of dress, plans out of fear of for your physical safety or to avoid harassment or sexual assault?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Yes. Yes. I mean, all the time. I'm always mindful of those things. Yeah.
You know, I actually have not.
Yes.
Yes, all the time.
Harassment, no. Sexual assault, no. Physical safety, I suppose, but never in a truly meaningful way.
I always try and dress, not so sexually, and it's, try to not draw attention, except by hair. How about you?
I actually struggled a bit in like a few situations. I guess with my dress, my managers would look at me in a certain way, and my mentors too. And I realized that I had to sort of dress down.
One of the things that I'm always aware of is how I'm dressed. It's like I have to police my own body now and be so aware of all of these social ramifications of just existing.
Yeah, I think as a woman, I just have a lot of fear.
I was not always afraid back then in Manila that crime rate is high, or anytime someone can steal something from you, or can say things while you're walking, and even if you don't look provocative, some people or some guys just like whistling at you or calling you something like that.
My friends and I call it being hollered at, but like, I don't like it. It was really uncomfortable. I just always wear pants, big baggy shirts, because I don't want to get wrong looks from people.
Men in the city in particular that are very aggressive and will catcall you, they'll chase you down the street, they'll follow you, they'll, seem to be friendly at first, and if you're not responsive, they'll get aggressive. And it doesn't happen in front of other people or in front of men most of the time, so my boyfriend's never seen it happen, but it still happens about 3 or 4 times a week.
I think I told myself I chalked it up to age, and that I'm getting older and it's not appropriate to wear really short shorts everywhere I go. But yeah, I stopped wearing shorts as much because I didn't like the things that men were saying to me when I wore shorts.
There's always the woman having to not wear a short skirt, not being in a dark place. I should be able to walk out of my house naked and nobody should touch me. And I feel so strongly about that for myself and for other women. What I look like, how I dress, how I speak, if I get too drunk, those is still my body, and you should not be able to touch me without permission.
I grew up learning to park as close as you can to the front door, not because I'm lazy, but because you could get inside. And I always carry my keys in a certain way, But my husband, he loves cars, so he'll park the farthest away in the corner of the parking lot where no other cars are. And I constantly, feel that's so scary to me to park way far away.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing. How about you?
If I'm pumping gas somewhere, if I'm shopping somewhere by myself, then I would purposely try to behave more manly. I've had people, throw eggs at me and yell faggot at me.
Just because I'm a woman, because now that I'm older, it's not that scary, but I'm always afraid, often afraid.
And I spend a lot of time traveling to other countries, and what's interesting is I'm only worried about my physical safety as a Black woman in America, and I've been to 30 countries.